Hello, everyone. So I think I have only one trade ideas for today. Guess what it is? Car short. That's right. That's right. This thing is like imagine if I went long after I got stopped out back in maybe 280s. Now I'm up more than 100% since the entry in just 6 trading days. Yeah, yesterday it's starting to get accelerate. Started to accelerate and today is a gap up. So actually if you look at car for the previous few weeks, I don't see like after 7th of April, all of these green days are opening red. So this day is a red day. I mean opens red. This also, this also, this also, this also, this also, this also. This will maybe a flat open. And today is a gap up. Could this be a special day? Yeah, and yesterday I entered net on the pullback to the 9 EMA. Actually, all the EMAs are clustered together. And call width on the not even to the 9 EMA, but like hourly 50 EMA. And actually, I think yesterday I remembered one. Yeah, circle. The circle yesterday is a really good pullback buy entry. Slightly fall below the gap, fill the gap, and then reclaim. Also near the 21 EMA, as well as the previous, like you can say, is the swing high levels. Hourly on the 150 EMA. But then the gap, this unfilled gap plays a huge role on this support here, I believe. And ONDS yesterday is also a really great pullback buy entry on the hourly chart, right at the 50 and 150 EMA. Really great spot to focus on. Weekly chart is barely breaking out from the previous week high, and the 9 and the 21 EMA are quite close to each other. So I really like this kind of weekly chart. Like the EMAs are really close, basing for a few months. Daily chart is at the 21 EMA, slightly undercut. Yeah, LPTS that one is also wonderful. This entry is wonderful. Also on the gap level, low of the previous gap up, 50 EMA. There's so many opportunities, and you'll miss a lot of them. And yeah, this car, I'm not sure whether shorting here is really a good spot. But definitely it is very extended. Volume start coming in. I really want to see a huge volume candle on the lower time frame, maybe 5-minute chart. Like a 5-minute candle more than $100 million volume. That would be nice. So if I don't get a huge volume or a really parabolic move on the lower time frame, then maybe I'm just not gonna take this one. But I believe like now I'm not that I'm feeling not that confident and not have that much conviction on the trade. Generally means this is getting there. When I start doubting my entry, that means it is getting there. That's my thought. Look, and the indices are so strong, so strong. Everyone wants a pullback, but it's still quite far away from the 9 EMA. And I think like the more people want to see a pullback, the less likely it will come. Nice, we're seeing a push with a huge volume. 1 minute candle. 5 minute candle is, I think it definitely will be higher than 100 million. The pre-market highs is at the 720. Okay. Wow, this move is unprecedented with a 20 billion market cap. Maybe there is, but this move is so smooth. Every dip is getting bought, and not even a red candle all the way up since this tiny little 3-day flag. So now it is halted, and I have a feeling that it's gonna have a gap down after the halt, and then I won't get an entry. Hopefully not. The quantum's names are flagging close near the highs. Just have a really mild pullback, less than 10% from the highs. Like, they're really strong. PE is breaking out. Is breaking out from the previous high. Yeah, the guy. This thing is does not belongs to me. SNTK is actually forming a really nice range above the 9 EMA. Do we see a pullback, like a down day for 1%, or we're just flagging here? We're gonna get halted again, and the spread is, wow, 1 minute candle is 80 million. Epic. So someone is still squeezing the shorts. I think a lot of, not someone, I think many firms or the algos or like shorts are still being squeezed and getting halted again. Unbelievable. Yeah, why is this in a water move? Yeah, I'm just measuring the distance between, like, the Qs between the 9 or the 50 EMA. So now it's around 6% above the 50 EMA, and actually it's not really that extended. But during a strong uptrend, we have many scenarios that is above, like it is getting more extended than now, and it keeps going. And car is also keeps going too. The car doesn't want to stop. Lost its brakes. And this 5 minute candle is getting close to $200 million volume. We cannot short this one, a run of buying power again. and I will, if I successfully place my order, then I'm get stopped out right after that. Then how can I short this one? I'm gonna get filled with tiny size. I'm gonna use this candle high as the starter. I added a little bit more on this candle, but it's still around. It's only 15% position. Like, I think less than 15%. I cannot build size on it. I think that's that. And probably gonna get stopped out too, so I believe it's fine. I really want to sell some into strength. Oh, we get a close below the 9 EMA. $300 million volume candle. That is, I think that's crazy. That's crazy. Now the 9 EMA is starting to act as a resistance. Can we see some follow through to the downside? Now, if this trade actually works, then I'll probably wait. I'll close my trades on the 50 EMA hourly chart, at least. I mean, this is the first profit target. If this actually works, yeah, at least do the daily 9 EMA better. It's undercut a bit, and then maybe even yeah, but that's too that's a little bit too far. Now the first focus is definitely the daily 9 EMA. Like if you zoom out a bit, um, the past few weeks it has been grinding higher steadily, and like late day yesterday and the first 15 minutes for today is starting to accelerate, and a huge volume is pouring in. That makes it a better entry, a good entry on a parabolic short, in my opinion. Huge volume candle on the hourly charts too. 800 million. Not even like the first 30 minutes is not even close. It's not even finished. And now it's retesting the anchor VWAP. Like let me guess, like Chris is shorting at this candle. I bet $10 Chris is shorting here. This volume, this candle is him. This is him. Chris must be shorting. If not this, it must be shorting somewhere around here. Don't think he will pass on this 5-star opportunities. Like this, and the market is like going crazy, also going crazy. It has went up for 12% in just 2 weeks. Like 12%. So if you study finance in college and university, like this standard normal return of investing in stocks and equities, maybe like 8% or 10% annually per annum. And now Qs are up 12% in just 2 weeks. I think this market will definitely surprise a lot of people. Academics know so little about the markets. Like I think all of us know very little. It's just like the market keeps changing over time, evolving so rapidly. Maybe for the past decade, I think maybe 8 to 10% is maybe is it is more correct. It is correct back in early 2000s or even before 2000s, in the 90s or the 80s. Maybe it is correct too. For the current market, maybe it's still correct too, but we're just getting a short-term variance. We're getting more volatile. That means we'll get a maybe 20% up move to the upside, and we are getting another 20% move to the downside, maybe later in the later part of the year. And we're not getting a drawdown, like a correction more than 50% for almost 20 years since the financial crisis. And then you can see on the monthly chart, we're getting a really strong and clean uptrend on the monthly chart. And I believe like one day we'll definitely have a huge correction, like the dot-com bubble or the financial crisis again. And those periods would like average down the return. And why I close BMNR? I close it on Friday, but because on Thursday I entered coin. I believe it's somewhere actually, maybe on this candle actually. Yeah, probably chased it a little bit maybe on this 5-minute candle. Now I raised my stop to break even, and then I think BMNR is kind of starting to lag behind all other crypto names. and I think the market is pretty extended, and probably you're getting a pullback next week or coming soon. Then I just sold my BM&R. Probably I'm making a mistake. Maybe. Wow, car is coming back and getting halted again. Is this thing want to go to 1,000 within today? Too many people are shorting car. Yeah, I agree. How much did GME go up back in 2020? More than 2,000%. Again, GME is actually starting to trend up recently. The weekly chart looks quite nice. Car is it's only up 600%, so yeah. Imagine this thing goes to 1,000 or even 2,000 in the coming days. Since November last year and in March, so we're going kind of sideways for 5 months, like the difficult period, a really choppy one. It is. I think my stop order cannot get through, so I think I got lucky with a smaller position size, like, and yeah, and probably I should focus more on this one. It got halted for just a few seconds. Looks like I need to get ready after this thing is unhalted. Now trading at more than 1 billion. Probably is going to 1,000. Hopefully it won't get up to 800 after this starts trading again. That would be brutal. We'll see. I'm still holding the shares. Let's see, if we get another push, then I'm out. I'm out. Hopefully before it gets halted again. And I think I got quite lucky because the position size is smaller than I originally expect or set. Like if I'm doing like a 20% or even 25% position size on this one, then that would be quite brutal. And maybe I will really got a huge loss on this trade. Yeah, I only have one wish for cars. Just don't get halted again. You can either go up or down, but don't get halted again. At least I can place my order and let it get filled. What about just going long in car? I think we're getting close to the top. We're getting close to the climax top. Remember that, like, every time when you started to get a feeling like that, do the opposite, or just don't trade it. Please don't take the longs here. Even if you can, even if it works, maybe for this time it can run up to 1,000 with this move. You probably get destroyed for the second or the third. This thing is holding up the 9 EMA. Looks like I'm going to get out. This is absolutely legendary. This move would probably get studied by the traders 20 years later, for hundreds, like for 1,000 if not hundreds of times. Should I track the market makers or the hedge funds or the quants or the algo traders? Like I'm actually long. Then maybe probably they will start selling this thing down. Like I'm actually longing this car. I'm full port. I'm YOLOing. Can you hear me? Please goes to 1,000. Please. I'm diamond hands. I'm having diamond hands. Car to the moon. Car to the moon. Car to the moon. And now it's flagging. It is. It's still serving the 9 EMA. Looks like it's breaking out. Wow. Imagine another candle to the 1,000. That would be crazy. Hey, please. I'm full ports. I'm long. It's not going. It's don't go lower, please. Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Wrong direction. Wrong direction. Wrong direction. Guys. Guys, wrong direction. Don't pump this thing up. Go down. Go down. Confuse them. Confuse them. They don't know. They don't know. The AI cannot recognize which stock it is. Guys, I'm long. I'm gonna add on my position. Stop going higher. Yeah, that's right. That's right. And actually, my mouse is on the buy button already. In case it did goes lower. That's right. That's right. Pump it down. Pump it down. Hey. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Flipping it back. Flipping it back. Max confusion. Yeah, that's right. That's right. To the moon. 5 minutes is still like building a serving in 9 EMA, holding the gap is actually really strong. Not seeing any weakness showing just yet. Are we going to 1,000? Can we? We are. We are. I think I misclicked. I misclicked the buy button. I just I closed the shot here. What? What is that? Oh, I'm not joking. I'm serious. I misclick. Misclick. I didn't mean to close it. So much drama. What? Well, so this trade ending up with a 0.4%, 4% loss. Are we able to reshort it again? I'm just gonna try that again. Wow, 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 wow. Chill out, chill out. Hey, got halted again? What? What? What is that? I cannot believe it. What is this? What's that pattern? How does it called? McDonald pattern. Like I'm really curious who is buying here, who is squeezing the shorts, and who is dumping the shares. Looks like we're getting a pullback on the indices, just a mild pullback intraday. Well, I get stopped out again. I think this is just absolute cinema. Probably it will go lower when I'm not in it. Can we get a pullback? Can we get a pullback? Maybe I should keep my trade secret. Like I should not tell the algos after I enter it. Let's see whether it will works. This is hilarious. This thing is going crazy. Yeah, I should do both directions. You're right. Yeah, but I feel like the car is not really liquid. The spread is very wide actually. Now it starts trending down under the 9 EMA. Starting to get a little bit slow. Not sure is this a good thing or a bad thing. The general market starts to pull back, starts to trend lower. Ooh, the market is setting off. Finally, and here comes the challenging period, whether I'll get shaken out or not. Car is building lower highs since the shakeout. I personally don't quite like the cryptos action just yet. It fails to push higher quickly. Ethereum is weaker than Bitcoin. Now looks like it's doing something here. Try to push higher but failed. This becomes a wick of spring, and then lose the 9 EMA and follow through lower. Okay, I think I'm trying this thing for the last time. Let's see whether it would work. It works. Ooh, oil is climbing higher. Oil is breaking out. Maybe oil is gonna retest the 50 EMA or this gap level, even the 150. Possibly. It starts going a little bit slow. Car is going a little bit slow, and maybe the buyers are finally gone, aren't they? Looks like it's not today. I'm not muted. I'm just being quiet. I'm not letting the market makers, letting the algos to know. Sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that the car is almost there. Actually, now the spread has become narrower, much narrower than the first 60 minutes of the trading hour of the trading day. I think I should probably end the stream now, and they won't know that whether I'm long or short. But yeah, this thing is moving quite slow now, and it is probably the only trades that I'm looking at. Not much else. So hopefully this thing goes to 1,000. Diamond hands, diamond hands. Yeah, and we will see. We will see. So I don't think like it really matters that much. Like I don't think any market makers are watching my stream. So yeah, probably we'll find another opportunity to short this thing. Yeah, so that's all, and see you in the next one.